neurological conditions and helping children live a more normal life. Medicines that give couples the opportunity to have a child, with products used from conception to birth of a baby. Developing medicines for knee problems that can facilitate a more active lifestyle. Medicines that combat inflammatory bowel diseases and help the patient enjoy the freedom of life. Medicines that help children with growth disorders and options that assist children in overcoming anxiety about administration of their medicine. It is about being committed to research and development at every stage to create medicines that work on the body's own terms, and about being committed to science and to developing innovative formulations and delivery systems that help patients to live their lives on their own terms. This is what we do and what we have done for more than 60 years, because we believe in the power of people and research, and go where ideas take us. And we invest in the necessary facilities and equipment to produce the medicines we discover, making a difference to people's health and quality of life, today and tomorrow, because people come first. children live a more normal life. Medicines that give couples the opportunity to have a child, with products used from conception to birth of a baby. Developing medicines for knee problems that can facilitate a more active lifestyle. Medicines that combat inflammatory bowel diseases and help the patient enjoy the freedom of life. Medicines that help children with growth disorders and options that assist children in overcoming anxiety about administration of their medicine.
A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this landmark day. What you see before you is the official inauguration of an innovative development laboratory as well as state-of-the-art manufacturing capabilities designed to develop and commercialize new products to treat patients. This entire campus is bringing together development and production activities in two separate buildings for a total of 7,500 square meters, employing close to 60 people and new hires to come with the state of the manufacturing activities in near future. Our Honorable Minister and other dignitaries will be joining us shortly. We'd really appreciate your patience to the same. Thank you. ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shilpa, and here's extending a very warm welcome to you all to this landmark day. Our Honorable Minister is on his way. May I please request you all to settle down. The youngest state of the country and its capital city that continues to grow by leaps and bounds, one of the leading life sciences clusters in Asia, and this in combination with a company which has a rich heritage of research-driven specialty biopharmaceutical group committed to helping people build healthy families and live better lives. Ladies and gentlemen, it's with great delight and pleasure that we share that Hyderabad's Genome Valley is now home to Ferring Pharmaceuticals with its integrated facility of manufacturing and R&D operations, and it's an absolute pleasure for us to be joined by you all, our August gathering for the same. We're also extremely honored and privileged that Sri KT Ramarao Garu, Honorable Minister for IT, ENC, MA and UD and Industries and Commerce, Government of Telangana, has agreed to be our chief guest. Thank you, sir. Joining him on stage is Mr. Francois Hosote, Vice President, Strategic Projects and Engineering, Global Technical Operations, Mr. Jayesh Ranjan, IAS, Principal Secretary, Industries and Commerce and IT, Government of Telangana, Shri E.V. Narasimha Reddy Garu, Vice Chairman and Managing Director, TSIIC, Mr. Shakti Nagapan, Director for Life Sciences and Pharma, CEO, Hyderabad Pharma City Limited and BioAsia, Government of Telangana, and Mr. Anindya Ghosh, Managing Director, Plant, Global Technical Operations Manufacturing. Our warm welcome to all the dignitaries on stage. May I request Mr. Anindya Ghosh to formally welcome our Honorable Minister and our dignitaries. Can I request him to step forward and present a floral bouquet to our Honorable Minister, Mr. Anindya Ghosh. And Mr. Ghosh, may I also request you to present a shawl to our Honorable Minister. A warm welcome, a small gesture from our side. In the same line of thought, I also request Mr. Ghosh to present a floral bouquet to Mr. Jayesh Ranjan. Thank you for joining us today, sir. Shri E.V. Narasimha Reddy Garu. Mr. Shakti Nagapan. And we are also joined today, ladies and gentlemen, by Dr. S. Harish, IAS, Collector and District Magistrate, Mirchal and Malkajgiri District. Can we please welcome him with a warm round of applause as well? May I now request our Honorable Minister to kindly step forward and light the ceremonial lamp, and may I request other dignitaries on stage to please join him for the same. Ladies and gentlemen, lamp lighting is a deep-rooted Indian tradition. Any auspicious occasion, any celebration in this country begins with lamp lighting. Them to please take their seats, and may I invite Mr. Francois Hosote to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning, dear. Is it working? Yes. Good morning, dear guests. Dear Mr. KT Ramarao, Honorable Minister of the State, dear Mr. Jayesh Ranjan, Principal Secretary of Industry and Commerce, dear Mr. E.V. Narasimha Reddy, Vice Chairman and Managing Director, TSIIC, dear Mr. Shakti Nagapan, Director and CEO, Life Science and Pharma, dear Dr. S. Harish, Collector of Mirchal District, dear governmental officials, dear honorable dignitaries from the local legislative bodies, dear distinguished leader from the industry, dear colleague from Ferring. Thank you for being present for this special day and welcome to Ferring Hyderabad New Development and Manufacturing Campus. Ferring Pharmaceutical is a research-driven specialty biopharmaceutical company. Everything we do is founded in our mission to build healthy families and help people live better lives. In pursuit of our mission to become a leader in reproductive medicine and maternal health, and in specialty area within gastroenterology and urology, we have invested 18% of our 2 billion revenue in R&D. To be able to provide our life-changing product to patients in 110 countries around the world, we have 14 manufacturing sites, 13 R&D centers, and we employ 6,500 people operating subsidiaries in more than 50 countries around the world. Driven by our entrepreneurial spirit and enabled by a decentralized organizational setup, Ferring harnesses its world-class competencies in science and business with other innovative technologies to create solutions for patients and doctors. We strive to address the needs of our patients, stakeholders, and customers by collaborating across the function, experimenting and sharing our practices while continuously learning. This campus is a living embodiment of our mission and these goals. Our values are rooted in our history and integrated into our culture. We hold ourselves accountable to our commitment to responsible business practices and proper conduct with all of our stakeholders. As expressed in the Ferring philosophy, we are committed to conducting a responsible business based on respect, integrity, and doing the right thing in the country and communities we are proud to be part of. Ferring's relationship with India began 30 years ago with the establishment of the manufacturing and sales entity in Mumbai back in 1992, followed by the construction of an active pharmaceutical ingredient factory in Ambernath. Thanks to the extraordinary vision of the Telangana Minister of Industry, as well as the other governmental agencies that support industrial and research investments, Ferring chose to build this multi-purpose facility in Hyderabad. This campus is bridging together development and production activities in 2 separate buildings for a total of 7,500 square meters, employing close to 100 people today and new hires to come with the start of the manufacturing activities. What you see before you is an innovative development laboratory as well as state-of-the-art manufacturing capabilities designed to develop and commercialize new products to treat patients. This would not have been possible without the professionalism, the commitment, and talent of the Hyderabad team. Over the last 4 years, in addition to the usual challenges that any project has, many more hurdles had to be overcome since the COVID pandemic inserted itself into all of our lives, which is numerous challenges, including supply volatility, absenteeism, and lockdowns. We can honestly say that the business was not at all as usual. This project has also broken some Ferring records, among which I will mention the one closest to my heart. 2.5 million man-hours worked without any accident. We say, people come first at Ferring, and this is not just a tagline for us. Making sure every employee working on a Ferring site gets back home to their family safely is of the utmost importance for us. With the inauguration of this site, we are entering a new phase as we transition from a project mode to a production mode. I am honored to have this opportunity to thank the Hyderabad local government, the team, and the community who has supported and enabled us to be where we are today. We are looking forward to continuing and strengthening our collaboration in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hosote, and it's such a delight for us as a state also to be welcoming a company which has respect, integrity, and doing the right thing as its core values. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, may I now request our Honorable Minister to unveil the plaque symbolizing that the site is now ready for operation. Sir, you will just have to step back here and unveil the plaque. Thank you very much, sir. And now we would love to hear from you your thoughts on Ferring Pharmaceuticals in Hyderabad and Genome Valley.
Thank you. Francois Osote, the Vice President of Strategic Projects and Engineering, who's come after 2 years, you said, right? Yes. Welcome back to India. Welcome back to Hyderabad. He was just telling me that he hasn't come back to India in a long time, so I guess Indian summer welcomes you, and I hope you have a nice day. Mr. Anindya Ghosh, the Managing Director and the Site Head for Ferring Pharma, my department colleagues, Mr. Kulkarni, Mr. Jayesh Ranjan, Mr. Narsimha Reddy, Mr. Harish, Shakti Nagappan, and to all the family of Ferring, the customers, employees, and partners of Ferring Pharma, and also to my friends from the media. A very good morning to all of you. Extremely delighted to be here today at the inauguration of the facility of Ferring Pharmaceuticals in Hyderabad, which is being established with a total investment of approximately 30 million euros and a total direct employment of 110 people. And I believe that this will continue to grow further. We're extremely happy to welcome Ferring, which is a Switzerland-headquartered global biopharmaceutical group, to the vibrant ecosystem of Hyderabad and Genome Valley. While the company has about 12 R&D centers and 13 manufacturing centers across the globe, I have been told that this facility is truly state-of-the-art with unique capabilities in formulation, development, packaging development, and analytical development. I congratulate the entire team of Ferring on this occasion. I have also been informed that this manufacturing facility with integrated research and development operations of Ferring Pharma initially was planned in Maharashtra and was eventually shifted to Hyderabad, which is indeed a testament to the overall ecosystem of life sciences in Telangana and also the pro-business policies of the government of Telangana, which attract and which continue to attract global R&D players to Hyderabad. I'm happy to note that the company, which is a leader in reproductive medicine and maternal health, will focus on developing manufacturing urology products based on Ferring's proprietary FDG, the fast-dissolving granules platform technology, which will be followed by a range of R&D and manufacturing activities in urology and gastroenterology. I'm also happy to note that the company has been developing treatments for mothers and babies for over 50 years and has a portfolio covering treatments from conception to birth. I would like to congratulate the entire team of Ferring for the fantastic efforts to promote women and reproductive health care. Recently, I've had the pleasure of announcing the entry of Pune-based Bharat Serum Vaccines, which is India's largest women's healthcare company. In this very same cluster, the company had committed an investment of 200 crores, which is Bharat Serum, in the state-of-the-art injectable and vaccine manufacturing facility that will produce women health products, rabies vaccines, immunoglobulins, hormones, among others. I am happy that Hyderabad is emerging as a leading destination for women's healthcare research and manufacturing, besides its strong prowess in vaccines, pharmaceuticals, and medical devices. Femtech is a new space that a lot of people are talking about, and I'm delighted that this space is actually shaping up well in Hyderabad. It is a matter of immense pride for me that I was here in this cluster just 2 weeks ago to inaugurate the facility of JAMP Pharma, a Canadian pharmaceutical company. JAMP had chosen Hyderabad to establish its first own facility outside of Canada. And now here, again, in a matter of 2 weeks, we are inaugurating this wonderful facility of Ferring Pharma, adding to the list of marquee global companies here in Genome Valley and in Hyderabad. Indeed, Genome Valley has established itself as a powerhouse of life sciences, not just in India, but globally as well. And the narrative is only growing stronger each and every day. Today, Genome Valley has a unique blend of companies across the value chain of life sciences sector, supported by extraordinary infrastructure, including industrial knowledge parks, multi-tenanted dry and wet laboratories, incubation facilities, utility infrastructure, testing facilities, and other ingredients required in discover, develop, and manufacture policy. This is complemented by the thriving life sciences ecosystem in Hyderabad, which offers necessary linkages such as premier research institutions, highly skilled talent pool, favorable policies, and also consistent efforts of the government to promote life sciences sector globally. Recently, I also traveled to the United States, had the opportunity to present Genome Valley and explore investment opportunities. I'd like to highlight that we were able to secure investment commitments of over 7,500 crores across various sectors, and I'm particularly happy that more than half of this was in life sciences sector. I strongly believe that the next decade belongs to the life sciences and healthcare, and the government under the leadership of Honorable Chief Minister KTR Garu is committed to promoting this sector and consolidating Hyderabad's leadership position as an important life sciences destination in the world. We are working with a clear goal of doubling life sciences and pharma ecosystem, which is currently valued at 50 billion to about 100 billion by 2030. And I assure you, the government will continue to work with the companies in the life sciences ecosystem to consolidate and strengthen this environment further. I have been saying this in the past, and I will say it again. Hyderabad is that place where biology meets technology, where life sciences meets data sciences, because the points of intersection of information technology and biotechnology is what makes for the exciting opportunities that lie in innovation and disruption. And that is where I think Hyderabad really offers a great value proposition for both innovators in India and also abroad. And with its rich network of scientific institutions, more than 50 strong scientific institutions based out of Hyderabad, and with a solid talent pool, like I said, with a solid think force, a lot of opportunities to create intellectual property, a lot of opportunities to create solutions for the rest of the world. So I wish Ferring and the entire team of Genome Valley here my very best, and the government will continue to support you and consolidate your efforts. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, sir. The magnitude of growth is possible because of the spinal support by you and your team. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, we come to the formal end of the inauguration ceremony. Our gratitude to our Honorable Minister and all the dignitaries for taking time out. Thank you for being here, and our best wishes for Ferring Pharmaceutical. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.